Okay, everyone, now that we finished talking to Tony, well, that's her nickname, it's time to talk to Brenda about that antiques thing, or whatever it was, in the last video, and find out why she hates Nancy so much. Just because she ruined one of her stories. That's not very nice. Time to go to the police station, hand the case back to Nancy, then go back to Ned, and talk to Brenda. Okay. Actually, believe it or not, this wallpaper is actually from one of the Nancy Drew games. The Haunted Casserole. That's the... Okay. Okay.
Hello? You take the lead now. Nancy Drew, taking over.
She's actually the leader. So, okay. Just one more thing to look at. Okay. Time to place the new evidence. Okay. There. We still don't have enough evidence to prove that Nancy's innocent, so have to wait. And now it's time to hand the case back to Ned. Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Ned, I need your Ned's-pertise.
I see what you did there. This is about Deirdre, isn't it?
Yes, we need to distract her. You have to ask her out on a date.
I have to what?
Just take her out for lunch. Stall her for a while.
But what if people see us? I'll get a reputation.
Ned.
Okay, I'll do it. It's weird, but I'll do it.
Thanks.
Wait, I can't believe that. Nancy just asked her boyfriend Ned to go out on a date with Deirdre. I can't believe that. But we gotta do it. Remember, you gotta do whatever it takes to get your real girlfriend to get out of jail.
I need you to take over.
Let's go.
Ned, reporting for duty.
Okay. But I'm still gonna hold to it, talk to Brenda before I go out on my date with Deirdre. I'm still gonna hold to that. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to Brenda.
Hi.
I understand that you were upset that Nancy ruined your big story about the antiquities of the ancient world show.
Yes, I was, but that's the business. I lose stories constantly. There's no such thing as a solid story until it hits the airwaves, and even then...
Wouldn't you want to get back at Nancy after she ruined your big debut?
I did. And then I got over it. Do you have any clue how busy I am? I don't even have the energy to hold a grudge, and if I did, I'd never have time to do anything about it.
Okay, so this is the way. What I'm about to ask her is the way to get Brenda out of the van and to get the fingerprints we need.
Is there a way I could get in touch with you later?
Good question. Why don't you take one of my cards? My phone's always off when I'm on scene, but I check my messages constantly. I'll call back if it's important. Just call.
There.
If you want to talk about Nancy, off the record even, I'm always there for you.
Okay, that's something to look out for.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now that we have the Brenda's card, it's time to get her out of that van and get her fingerprints. Once and for all. Okay. Okay. Time to call Brenda.
You have reached the Heights 9 Action News Tip line for Brenda Carlton. Please speak clearly when prompted. To report breaking news in the North River Heights area, say yes. Otherwise, say no.
Now, what you're supposed to do is say yes to get her out of the van.
Yes.
You have indicated a breaking news story in the North River Heights area. Brenda Carlton will be notified directly. Goodbye.
There we go. Now it's time to go into the antique shop and then come back out. Now let's go. Let's go into the van and see if she's gone yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the chair? Oh my gosh, where's the chair? Oh my gosh, we lost. Oh, there it is. That's kind of a crazy glitch. Okay, now it's time to get her fingerprint. There.
Got it. I see why Nancy likes this sort of thing.
Well, everyone likes it. Who works in the police department loves fingerprints, I'm sure. There. Now that we got it, let's explore her van and get that out of the way.
Acetone. Definitely an accelerant.
Of course. Now, I actually know a secret way to get something that you can get an award for. Just do this. 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. And you get an Easter egg! There we go! You can actually get an award for that. Okay, let's finish. Need a key. And there, we already got one. I think that's all we can look for in this. Okay, now that we're done and got her fingerprint, let's bring it back to Nancy and then go on our date with Deirdre Shannon. There. Sorry folks, it takes a really long time to get in the car for them. There. Now let's drop it off at the station. Okay. Now it's time for Nancy to analyze it. Okay.
Hello?
You should take over.
You should take over.
I said that.
I'm on the case.
You're always on the case, Nancy. It's like you get it every week. Remember what you said in the last video. Alright, time to analyze your fingerprint, Brenda. Okay, computer's this way. Okay, wait, whoa, here we go. Time to analyze your fingerprint. There we go. Now it's time to find out. Wait, no. Don't need to look at that. Alright. There. It's time to compare to find the truth.
It's Brenda.
Aha! I knew it was Brenda. I mentioned that earlier in the last video. I was suspicious that it was Brenda. Of course, it was obvious because we had all the other suspects' fingerprints and it was not them. So it was sort of obvious. Now it's time to put the new evidence on the suspect's board. Alright. We got evidence stacking up against you, Brenda. Still not strong enough. But there's actually one more clue you need 2 actually, that I'll show you later. Right now we gotta go on our date with Deirdre. Time to go out on a lunch date. Okay.
Hi.
Alright, we can do it! The puzzle that I almost couldn't do because of a mess up I had done.
I need you to take over.
Uh-huh.
Time to help Nancy.
There. Now let's go on our date with Deirdre. Still got enough time in this video to do that. So let's hurry it up and finish our date in less than 60 seconds. Okay, let's go to Scoop and take Deirdre. Oh hey, Deirdre came back.
What's the deal? I waited for you for an hour.
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry, I ran into traffic.
All right. Fine. Don't let it happen again.
Oh, come on. It was not an hour. Try like 20 minutes. That'll do.
Isn't that exactly the same thing you were wearing before you got changed?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's completely different. I can't believe you didn't even notice.
Wait, what? No one, everything they say in these video games doesn't make any sense at all.
I was wondering if you could go grab some food together.
Yes, I would like that.
Of course.
Were you able to distract Deirdre?
Yes.
Great. I'll call Bess or George to go see if she's left anything behind.
See, I told you it was actually less than 60 seconds. I'm gonna call Bess to do the job since she's at Scoop directly.
Nancy, what's up? Ned's got Deirdre distracted. Can you see if she's left anything behind? Drop off anything you find at the station. You got it. I need you to take over. I'm on the case.
Alright. Okay. Now it's time to find out if she's got any incriminating evidence that we'll need. What's this?
This is from before the fire yesterday. We need to get this to Nancy.
Ooh. Looks like a teenager got in trouble with the law. Well, a small law. Okay, time to... Okay, everyone, so that's the end of this video. In the next one, I'm going to drop off this incriminating evidence we found and put it on the evidence board. See you all next time in the next video.